And we're live, baby. Welcome to Live Before Lock. I am Mike Weisberg. No, your usual host is not here. Our guy Mike Zakarian is in LA trying to win 200K. So you guys get the substitute teacher for the day. Very excited. I see Sneeps in the chat. Sneeps, what up? I'm not seeing any comments on here other than Sneeps right now, which is kind of odd. I do see Top Shot comment in what should be the live video, so that's kind of interesting that it's not popping up. Hershey, what's going on, baby? That said, very, very excited for today's show. See, we got about 12 to 14 of you in here. Guys, let me make sure that I'm good on my end. I haven't used StreamYard in a minute, so this is going to be fun. We got a lot going on. First and foremost, let me add to the stage our giveaway code. It's going to be hashtag Tatum, as you would expect. It's kind of interesting. Only a couple people showing in chat. Hershey, Sneeps, is this, you guys see me live? I just want to make sure we're good. On our end, as we are doing this here. 1 second. Okay, good. I can see we're live. All right, straight. Working for me. Okay, what up, Jamie? All right, we got a bunch of people coming in now. All right, cool. I was a little concerned there for a minute, but we are good. All right, we got a lot going on. We have a whole host of games. Very excited for this weekend. Slate did a bunch of prep. Perfect, awesome. I see a lot of regulars here in chat. See D4 Nguyen, Cassidy Curtis, Jamie Howard, 3DK, Agent Smith. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to leave the Tatum thing up just for another second while we're just letting people roll in. Hope y'all are having an exciting weekend. A little happy hour action. Whew. All right. Let's get into the action. As people are rolling in here, I will switch tabs. Got an exciting slate. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all. All right. First one on deck, as we note the hashtag Tatum. We got Mavs Celtics. It's not just the Jason Tatum return game that's important to note here. Cooper Flagg, who played last night in quote-unquote limited minutes, but he did finish the game, is going to be making his first game in Boston. Cooper's from Maine, so a expensive ticket to say the least. I think, let's see what the get-in price is. Tickets as low as $181. Yesterday they were, I want to say, as high as like $250 to get in. So, going to be a really, really interesting game. As far as Tatum goes, just for the record, sorry guys, I'm fighting through a little bit of sickness here. So if you hear me cough, that's the reason why. Tatum's going to be on a minutes restriction. As Snape says in the chat, how many minutes do you think Tatum plays? My guess would be 15 to 20. That's my guess too. I do wonder whether he's going to start tonight. I know they made the move to have Peyton Pritchard move to the bench a couple weeks ago. So it wouldn't shock me if that was the reason why they did it, was they knew that Tatum was going to be coming in anyway, and you move Pritch to the bench a little bit early. But yeah, my guess is 15 to 20 minutes, something like that. Heat Hornets, give me the next one on deck. We're just going to roll through these games pretty quickly. I'm just going to hit all the injuries. Couple notes here. Game time decisions. Wiggins, Drew Smith. Fontecchio is out. He might be returning on Sunday. Same with Norm Powell, so note that. Saloon is supposed to be returning on Sunday as well. That Hornets team is incredibly hot, playing the best basketball in the league since January. So just an important note in terms of Charlotte. Like, they've been kicking everyone's ass. Wouldn't shock me if they do the same with the Heat. Next game on the slate, Blazers, Rockets. Rockets on the second end of a back-to-back. Really brutal loss last night. I do wonder if Denny's going to play. He's listed as doubtful, so I think it's unlikely. Chris Murray is listed as a game time decision. Other than that, Jabari and Amin are listed as game time decisions as well. Amin got hurt last night. He was like testing out that ankle late, played well, but just something to think about in terms of whether you decide to play him this weekend or if he's on some kind of a minutes restriction. I doubt it, but just something to consider. Let's go back here. Next game on the slate. Knicks Nuggets. This one's going to be interesting. Aaron Gordon's set to make his return. Once again, he'll be on a minutes restriction likely. He's listed as game time decision, but I believe he's going to play tonight. Spencer Jones, also like a sneaky key cog for them, is potentially going to be returning tonight as well. Cam Johnson's been battling an ankle injury on and off. Played like shit, frankly, earlier in the week in that loss to OKC. And Nuggets fans really, really do not like Cam Johnson. But he is a game time decision as well. Next one on the slate. We're almost done with tonight's slate, by the way. Pelicans Suns, not super worried about this one. There aren't very many injuries really to think about. The only big thing to note here is Dylan Brooks. He, outside of having a broken hand and he'll be out for a while, he got a DUI. So, piece of shit, Dylan Brooks. Also, driving with one hand while drunk. Bold move, Dylan Brooks. Do you, buddy. Jordan Goodwin out. Mark Williams is still out, although Goodwin might be back by Sunday, and Royce O'Neal is a game time decision. No injuries for the Pelicans, finally. They finally have a healthy team. Clippers and Spurs. I believe the Clippers are on the second half of back-to-back, I want to say. Or is it Spurs? No, the Clippers have their front end of the back-to-back. Clippers got a bad injury notice last night. Yannick Conan Niederhauser, their center, first-round pick, late first-round pick. It's not a great season. He got a Liz Frank injury, which is like a devastating foot injury for big men. So something to think about there. That sucks. Bogey is the only one that you should consider. He's a game-time decision. Julian Champagnie is a game-time decision as well. Mason Plumlee is out for non-injury related reasons. And then Barnes and Ingram are both out as well. They might be returning on Sunday. Last game of the slate. I know we're cruising through here about 10 minutes in. Pacers-Lakers. Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back. Brutal loss for them last night. Marcus Smart missing 2 late threes. I don't understand why LeBron didn't try to dunk there down 2, but whatever. Interesting that the Clippers think Zoo might be back on Sunday. Siakam is a game-time decision. Nembhard, game-time decision. Neesmith, a game-time decision. Kleber, Ayton, and James are all listed as out. LeBron got that designation about an hour or so ago. All right, let's move on to Saturday. And then we'll move on to questions and kind of getting ready for the slate itself. Magic T-Wolves. So, a couple things here. Jonathan Isaac listed as a game-time decision. Franz still out. Joe Ingles, game-time decision. Not much to worry about there in terms of matchup stuff. Nets Pistons. Interesting with the Pistons right now. Osser has been battling this ankle thing. Funny that the Twins are both battling the same injury. Ron Holland is a game-time decision as well. Igor Demin is officially listed as out. He just got that designation in the last hour. So maybe some more Danny Wolf minutes. 76ers Hawks. A lot of injuries here. Embiid's still out with the oblique injury. BJ is a game-time decision. Broom and Paul George are still out as well. Kuminga is a game-time decision. I am a little leery of playing JK right now just because the knee stuff is so temperamental. And I'm not quite sure how to look at it. 3DK, it's a good question on LeBron because we're going to get there on Sunday. But, yes, I do think he plays Sunday for what it's worth. I think this is just the second end of a back-to-back right now, which is why he's not playing tonight. All righty. Clippers Grizz. I don't expect Kawhi to play this game on the second end of the back-to-back. Garland is supposed to return this day. And then other than that, who knows with the Grizzlies, man? Like, I fully expect all these guys who are game time decisions just to not play. So, like, it's very difficult to think about how you want to look at the Grizz and how much you trust their ability to play guys. No. All right. So just think about that in terms of the Grizzlies. They're a weird team. Jazz Bucks. So Keontae is a game time decision. This is such a weird game in terms of matchup stuff, largely because the Jazz have been trying to lose and the Bucks have been trying to win, especially with Giannis back. But like, who knows what's going to happen with the Jazz because they they had a game earlier this week against the Nuggets, which they should have won and then lost at the last second. I expect Keontae to play, but we'll see. KPJ is officially listed as out. He got that designation 2 hours ago, and Taurean Prince is still out with an injury. And then finally, Warriors Thunder. So for the Dubs, bunch of game time decisions. KP is the most notable one. He'll be on a minutes restriction. He was listed as questionable. D'Anthony Melton, game time decision. Will Richard and GP2, both the game time decisions as well. I would guess they play, but we'll see. Iheart, Caruso, Carlson, AJ Mitchell, and J-Dub, all game time decisions as well. I think they play, but we'll see. OKC may just decide to give those guys a night off against a bad team in the Warriors, but once again, we'll see. And then we'll go to Sunday, and then we'll get to top tier. Big game Sunday morning, for me anyway. Sunday afternoon for you folks on the East Coast. Celtics Cavs. What I'll say on Celtics Cavs is it looks like Donovan Mitchell should be good to go. Jared Allen and Dean Wade both are game time decisions. The only person listed on the injury report is Jordan Walsh. He is battling a illness, non-COVID division, notably. Knicks Lakers, the other ABC game of that doubleheader. Josh Hart listed as a game time decision. Deuce McBride still out. Kleber, DeAndre Ayton. They say LeBron is listed as quote unquote out for Sunday, but I think he's going to play. And then let's go to the last couple of games of the slate. We're almost there, guys. 15 minutes in. We're going to try to breeze through these. Pistons Heat. Austin Thompson, once again, game time decision. For the Heat, Wiggins, Fontecchio, Jovic, Powell, all expected back by the 8th, so we'll see. Mavericks Raptors. I wonder if Cooper plays this game, honestly. I know he's going to have a day off in between, but I'm intrigued. Clay, Gafford, and Brandon Williams are all game time decisions along with Bagley. CMB is a game time decision. Chucky Hepburn out. Wiz Pelicans, who gives a shit, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Jameer Watkins, AD, by the way, announced today that he is going to be looking at like 2 weeks potentially to come back. We'll see. Keyshawn George still out till the 27th. And then Tristan Vucevic, and Alex Sarr potentially coming back on Sunday as well. DJ Basketball, what up, baby? We're just finishing up the slate here, guys. Apologies. This is a long slate on Sunday. Magic Bucks. Once again, KPJ still out. He might be returning on Sunday. We'll see. Rockets Spurs. Expect Amon potentially. Same issues. For the Spurs, we're going to play these hands later, but Harrison Barnes potentially coming back Sunday. Other than that, Harrison Ingram might be back, but who cares? And then we have 3 games left. Pacers, Blazers. Same issues. We'll see if Siakam's playing Nemhard and E. Smith. Same goes for Chris Murray. I would guess Denny's maybe back on Sunday, but 50-50 shot with this back thing. He's been in and out. Bulls, Kings. Man, you want to talk about the Kings, but rusted last night was crazy. Nothing major to report on the Kings side. They all have long-term injuries. Giddey is scheduled to return. Game time decision. Buzelis, the eighth. Williams, Smith. All of those are game time decisions. It's kind of your call on what you trust with the Bulls medical staff, but we'll see. Then finally, Hornets and Suns. For that one, same deal, basically. I would expect Jordan Goodwin to be the only one to potentially come back for that. So, sorry, chat. I've ignored you guys. Trying to get through as many of these as I could. Feeling good, feeling great. Got 50 plus of you in the chat. Giveaway tool is popping. Like and subscribe always. You guys know the deal. Let me bring up top tier. Got so many regulars in chat. You fucking love to see it. Hershey, Osser out and Cade Q tag. Ooh, the Cade Q tag is important. Let me also pull up Underdog's injury protocol. So I've not done that yet. Yeah, Osser listed out for Saturday. Dern listed probable for Saturday. Cade listed questionable. Ooh. All right. Let's pull up top tier. One sec, guys. I had it up and then I closed it. Happens to the best of us. Top tier, baby. You love to see it. Yeah, Shindra, I didn't know about the KQ tag just got announced in the last 5 minutes. So just something to think about. All right. So do you guys need me to zoom in a little bit here on the projections? I feel like you do. Is that better-ish? All right. So we're going to talk first top values. Let's go less than or equal to 20. Top value plays this week: Julian Reese, Usman Yang, Stewart, Jabari Walker, Mo Bamba, Dwight Powell, Isaiah Jackson, Jacob Poeltl, Adem Bona, Jordan Miller, Keldon Johnson. Then you get into 5 or more, which is Sam Hauser, Quentin Grimes, Walter Clayton, Jackson Hayes, Trey Johnson, those kind of things. By the way, chat, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here on the Tatum return. Is it weird that Tatum is being marked at his full cap, and yet DeJounte Murray was at a 0? I found that so interesting. Alan, what up, baby? I see you. I find that to be pretty funny that they're like, you know what? Jason Tatum, you've not the entire year, but your cap stays the same. Whatever. If we look at the overall top tier, take out the values. We'll do this one. Clear, apply. Top projections for the week: Wemby right now at a 65, Luka 63, Cade at 58. For me, top lineups for the week are pretty simple: Wemby, Brunson, Booker, Green, Luka. The Green projection is so interesting to me because he's played so poorly in his return. That part of it I find really interesting. Can I do straight values? Yes, Cass. Give me just a second. Straight value-wise, like I said, the best value on the slate right now is Julian Reese. The Green projection I disagree with a little bit. Book made the thumbnail largely because he is a 24 cap with a 42.6 projection. Wemby obviously is an MVP. 48 projecting, 48 cap, 65 projection. Luka obviously is an MVP. He's always going to be there. Then you have Fox, Sengun, Ahmed, etc. So, Hershey, I agree. I think that's weird that Murray gets a 0, but Tatum gets the 54 cap, whatever. But whatever, it's fine. I mean, I'm not playing him this week, obviously. They go to 0 after a full calendar year. That is very annoying, Jamie. Shame. All right, guys, let's just get into some questions. Questions, thoughts, concerns on the slate. Happy to answer any lineup questions you guys have. I know we're about 20 minutes in, so this is a little quicker than usual. We're going to try to do an hour today. Also, once again, for the giveaway, let me share this tab. Like and subscribe, obviously. Join the channel. Hashtag Tatum. There's only 35 entries in here. I don't know what Mike's going to give away. I would assume some kind of limited card. But yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway in his honor anyway. If he gets mad at me, he gets mad at me. It is what it is. He might be winning 200K. So you know what? That's on Mike. You can go deal with that. Oh, and by the way, guys, you know what I also have? I have all of the access to all the media assets. So, for example, you know what? I need to go grab a little water. So we're going to, what do we want to do here? We're going to do a little deer row ham.
Trying, but all of the packs I'm buying are full of trash, so no thanks. Oh look, another 60K. Drew Eubanks is stupid, and I don't want to say you owe me, but my username's Top Shot Tony. So if you find it in your heart somewhere, deliver me a legend. Moment.
And we're back. What a banger. What an absolute banger. Austin Reaves projection, please. I see that right here. Excuse me, guys. Let me grab that for you. 1 second. Reaves is a 30 cap projecting for 43.9, 14 value. DJ Pasquan, you running JB with confidence? Yeah, look, I mean, I think the thing with the JB projection, so his projection is 47.8. Cap at 36, so he's got a 12 value. Like, my whole take on JB is the Tatum stuff doesn't really impact him, really. They're still going to run a ton of stuff for him. His usage might slide down a little bit, but because of the way the Celtics have always run their offense, I would guess even with the limited minutes per Tatum, like his usage isn't going to be like a significant dip. You know, the guys who are going to get hurt by the Tatum return are guys like Baylor Shireman, by and large. Let's see. Why does my Luke project so good? Let's take a look at that projection. I mean, it's definitely a bump. My guess is because of some of the injuries in Phoenix. Like, if you look at their bigs right now, Mark Williams is out. Dylan Brooks is out with a hand injury. Royce O'Neal's a game-time decision. So I would guess that's the reason why, that he has a slightly better projection. Why is Norman Powell so high? Good question on the Heat. So Norman Powell. The Norman Powell projection isn't high at all. He's out. I'm confused, Steven. Which Powell are you referring to? Okay, Iguodala or Westbrook? That is a good question. Let's take a look. Oso was a 15 value. Ooh. So he's projected for 36. Yeah, I'd go with Oso. Westbrook, by the way, his projection is cap of 21, projection of 27. I would go with Oso. Do I like Cat tonight? Yeah, look, I mean, when you look at the matchup for Cat, like even against the Nuggets, him and Cat or Cat and Jokic are such like an interesting matchup. I feel like Jokic really gets up for some of these center matchups. But as a 5 who can shoot a little bit, he does tend to cause some issues for Joker. It is interesting that AG might be coming back tonight, or allegedly is. So you could see some AG stuff with Cat. So we'll see. I don't know is the honest answer if past one. I know that's not a particularly good answer. But it's really, really matchup dependent with him. I lean towards like a much more positive game flow for him, but we shall see. Is Nico Gonzalez? Do you mean Hugo or Nico Gonzalez? You must mean Hugo Gonzalez, right? Or do you mean Nick Claxton? I'm confused by what you mean by Nico Caspi. What's word projecting? Let's see. Projection of 39, cap of 26, 14 value. Pretty solid. Yeah, as Patty Coyne notes, Dylan Brooke out with a hand injury and a DUI. Oh, he meant Dwight Powell. Oh, I'm an idiot. We'll do it this way. Yes. So with the Dwight Powell projection, I would guess it's because they don't think that Cooper's going to play both games this weekend. So I would guess it's going to mean an uptick in minutes for Dwight Powell. Dwight and Coop don't exactly play the same position, but Dwight's going to eat into some of those minutes, I would guess. And then otherwise, let me see if there's any other Dallas injuries. I mean, you have the Gafford injury, obviously. Bagley's doubtful. You know, that would be the main reason for it. Is Sorry still projecting? I believe so. Yep. Projection is 36, cap of 25, value of 12. Will Colin Sexton hoop again for the Kings? Oof, or against the Kings. We'll see, is the honest answer. Like, the funny thing about Sexton and the Bulls is, like, their setup is pretty weird, but they have so many guards in Chicago. He's projecting for a -2. They only have one game this week, so take it for what it's worth. I doubt it. And if he does, it's not going to be meaningful. Jabari Walker week. Indeed. Projection of 18, cap of 7, that 11 value, baby. You love to see it. How are Keldon Johnson and Cam Thomas projecting? Well, given the way Cam Thomas has played lately, Gabriel, we'll see. But let's see what the projections show. Cam Thomas, basically cap of 17, projecting for 16.9. So take that for what it's worth. And then Keldon Johnson. Let's see how Keldon's doing. Value of 6, cap 16, projecting for 21.7. You're damn right Tari isn't throwing hands. Jalen Green or De'Aaron Fox? That's a great question. Okay, LM. Offhand, I know Green projects better. I kind of like Fox more, to be honest with you. 2 games this week for De'Aaron Fox. He's projecting for 38, value of 17. Look, man, I don't know how you guys feel. I just don't trust Jalen Green right now. He's played like shit, and I know the projections love him, and I'm playing him in at least one of my champ lineups. That said, I don't love it. Like, I am definitely leery of putting him in more than one, put it that way, even though he's projecting as well as he is. So I would play Fox personally, but different strokes, different folks. Drew Holiday, Jalen Duren. Drew. Projection of 39, cap of 30, value of 10. Versus Duren. 2 games for Duren. Yeah, I would go Duren, honestly. Ryan Dunn projection. We can do that. Let's see. About 14.5, cap 14, 0 value. So take that for what it is. Alan, which Russell are you referring to? Talking D'Angelo Russell? Are we talking Russell Westbrook? What are we doing, Alan? You know what's crazy, Alan? Is no matter which Mike is hosting, you continue to post confusing questions. It's honestly remarkable. Like, truly. Just giving you shit, Alan. Love you, buddy. PJ Washington, you know what pass one. I see you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the PJ Washington drop. Let's see. I have access to so many goddamn drops. All right, here we go.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
You know what, Alan? Also, I need a mental health break. So, you know what? Just because of all these crazy questions, I could use it.
But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do.
You can't tell me what to do, chat. All right, we're back, baby. We're back. Whew. All righty. But that was because one of the PJ Washington projection. His actual projection is great. Sorry. Projecting 34.6, cap of 26, value of 9, 2 games this week. Off the injury report, so that's a win. As Alan clarifies, Russell Westbrook, Mr. Hey, do you want to clarify your comments to the media? Russ is cap of 21, value of 7, projection 27.9. Only one game this week, though, so something to consider. Yeah, Gabriel, I would just take Cam Thomas out, man. I got zero faith in Doc trusting him. By the way, quick note on the Bucks. Cam Thomas has been there like a week and a half, and already within like a week and a half, we've already seen a report from Stephen A. Smith of like Doc Rivers going to retire next year. It took that man a week of having Cam Thomas that he was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. Can't do it. Anyway, Ryan Dunn projection. We did that earlier, but we'll do it again. Why not? Ryan Dunn, value of 0, cap of 14, projection of 14.5, baby. Shindro, we did Oso earlier, but we'll do them again, baby. He is projecting really well. Cap of 21, projection of 36, value play of 15. He's one of the best value plays on the week. Back to the chat. Goddamn right, Top Shot Common Man. Kurt Russell. Did I watch the Westbrook post-conference video? Yes, I watched that presser. I watched it like 5 times. That shit was amazing. And apparently it was aimed at former guy who used to do Locked On Kings. I don't know if he still does. Matt George. Who's been like a longtime Kings beat reporter. Gafford and Bagley are indeed out. Is Giddy safe to play? There are so many jokes you can lay that we can make around this one. But to your actual core question, I'm leery of playing Josh in lineups right now. Like, my feeling on Josh Giddey is the same as my feeling on Denny, where it's like, I don't mind putting him in contender lineups, but I am very leery of putting him in champ lineups. And Hershey, you goddamn right I'm in charge, baby. Hugo Gonzalez, you know what? He's actually going to be hurt. Caspi, that's a great callback, by the way. Let's see. Projection 12, cap of 9, value of 3. Let's see what else. I need someone with an L10, max of 19. You know what, Oakland? I got you. Okay. You said max 19, huh? Okay, here's what we'll do. That's center equal to 19. Take Hugo out. So your best plays under 19 are going to be Julian Reese, Usman Jang, Isaiah Stewart, Jabari Walker, Mo Bamba, Dwight Powell, Isaiah Jackson, Adem Bona, etc. Doc Rivers, I managed to destroy so many franchises. My work here is done. Damn right, Gabriel. Pasquan, this is a great question. I would assume they're going to do playoff cards. We only have 20 games left. I would kind of split the difference. Like, it depends on how much essence you actually have, crafting wise. Like, if I had 3,000 essence, I might craft one and save 2. If that makes sense. Just in case they end up rolling out some playoff cards. I don't know this. This is just a guess off past years. They have done playoff cards, so something to consider. Mo Bamba projection, baby. Mo is projection of 18, cap of 9, value of 10. Sun Media 2025, best play, cap of 10 or below. Okay. 10 or below, huh? All right. We can do that. Pretty much all the ones we referenced earlier. Reese, Walker, Bamba, Powell, Jackson, Maluk, Josh Minot, if you want to take a flyer. 3DK, beef stew, or Laravia. Let's see. Let me take value off. Cap off. Clear. 19.6, cap of 16, value 4. So, not too bad. What was the other name? Beef stew. Let's see. Yeah, we go beef stew. 2 games this week. Projections 26.7, cap is 16, so value of 11. Not bad. Alrighty. We're almost caught up on comments, surprisingly. Waiting on Houston's lineup because Jabari Smith and Amin were questionable. Yeah, both got hurt last night. Amin has the ankle thing. I'm not sure what Jabari has. They both got hurt. Dwight Powell and PJ will be small ball 5s. Alberto, it's a good question on Denny. Look, I said this earlier. My whole thing on Denny is like that back injury is so finicky. Like, I'll play him in a contender lineup. I'm not sure I'd play him in anything else. Why Dang has such a high projection? Let's take a look at it. I would guess it's because they're on a back-to-back. He's been starting for them. Former OKC Thunder, and Kevin Porter Jr. is out. I would guess that's why, because he's going to get like 30 minutes a game with KPJ out, is my guess why that projection's so high. Fox or Iguodaro. Honestly, I like Fox, Shindro. I know Oso is going to project a little bit better. Let me just pull it up on both of them, but I think. Fox is a 38. Oso's a 36. The one thing about Oso is that cap's lower. Actually, they're both the same cap. I would play Fox. Higher ceiling. Tari the real Triple J. We know it's a white stream when he stays reading the chat. You goddamn right. Because God forbid I got to come up with original content. Jeez. Ugh. Making me do it midstream, Power Duster. Now you tell me that my chair's a little low. No, we'll just do this. We'll do that instead. I'll make life easier. Filipowski. Let's see. Value of 4, cap of 29, projection of 32.9. Wow, we're fully caught up on the chat. 42 minutes in. That is fucking awesome. By the way, I'm going to share the giveaway tool. We're at 43 entries. Hashtag Tatum. Just got here. Yeah, either that or that better. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. All right. We're in good shape. Let me pull up my lineup just so you guys can see what I'm playing. Let me share my screen here. Share the tab. Oh, I need to set my my missions. We'll do those later. We've got an hour, so we got a little bit of time. For my main lineups, so I did these two top tier. Like I said, Denny and Giddy, I'm a little iffy on. I've got them in a champ lineup, but like I may move them out as we get closer to tip here. Book, Pritchard, JB, Jokic, Amin is my main lineup. I'm a little leery on the Amin given the foot injury. Oso, Cade, Jalen Johnson, Kawhi, Denny, then Scotty, Maxey, Brunson, Jalen Johnson, Giddy. Contender lineups, pretty Celtics heavy, but Walter Clayton, Dwight Powell, Book, Durant, Sadiq Bey, Lemon Contender 2, Hauser, Powell, Grayson Allen, Donovan Clingan, De'Aaron Fox, and then Kada, Hugo, Oso, Zion, and Bruzelis is a late contender play for me. Let's see. Gabriel, once again, Avi and Giddy are not playing any minutes, in my opinion, and I've Advia for so long, too. Yeah, I mean, Denny's tough, man. I'm a little leery on whether I'm going to keep him in those champ lineups. Have they updated projections since the LeBron news? They have. This is the latest version. This is as of 240 in top tier. The only like real updates on the Lakers, really, like Rui's gotten a slight bump, Laravia, Jared Vanderbilt, but like the best Laker plays this week are still Austin Reeves and Luka. Outside of that, Jackson Hayes has a +5 bump, Marcus Smart +4, Rui +4, Laravia +4. Like you're not really seeing any bumps with LeBron out. Let's see. Power, Jabari Walker. Okay, this is a good question. We'll go back to top tier real quick. So Powell's a 17. So Walker has 1 game. Powell has 2, I think. Nope. I don't love the matchup for Powell. So I might go Walker. But that's a coin flip, honestly, at that stage. What we will do for the final 15 minutes here, if you guys don't have any more questions, is I was thinking we might jump into a little best ball playoff draft if you guys are into it. I mean, feel free to like pepper me with more questions. Happy to answer questions for another 15 minutes as we finish up shop here. Did want to thank Mike once again for letting me host today. We're just breezing through time here. This is awesome. Last but not least, Scotty Barnes of Westbrook. And Hershey's right. You know you're near the end of the season when Jabari Walker gets brought up. Yes. Power Dusher, I'm not doing that. Power Dusher's still genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever met in real life. Genuinely. Even if he's an asshole. Good dude, though. Met him in Vegas this year. All right, sorry. Scotty or Westbrook. Let me pull up that number real quick. Scotty is a 40 projection, cap at 30. So his value is 10. I'd play Scotty. Westbrook's projection is 27.9, cap is 21, value 7. Unless you really need Westbrook in that cap number. One lock of the night on money line. I can do that for you. Let's. Let me see some numbers here. We will do this by this way. I'm going to pull this up on Underdog while we're here. Oh, past one. You need Tari or Jaime Jaquez. We'll do that real quick while I pull up that bet. Jaime Jaquez is a 30 projection, cap of 25, value of 6. And Tari is projection of 36.9, cap of 25, value of 12. Power Dash, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to give you a lock in a second. Sengun or Duran. By the way, I would go with Tari for what it's worth. Sengun, projection of 47.9, cap of 32, value of 16. Duran has a great projection too. I like Duran, honestly. I like the matchup. I know he's got the back spasms, but so that may limit him on the back-to-back, but you know, I like Duran a little bit more. Deng or Jordan Miller, I'd go with Deng personally. DJJ or Chris Dunn, coin flip. Any thoughts on prediction markets or their unregulated threat to traditional books? Largely, Power Dasher, it's a great question. The honest answer is that prediction markets, I think, as a general thing, are pretty bad for gambling in general. And I think they're kind of a bane on existence, but they're not regulated, so it kind of is what it is. You know, Ware has a high projection as far as I know. Bam's in. I think it's because of the back-to-back. Yeah, it's because they're on a back-to-back. Wouldn't shock me if Bam sits out one of those. Is the honest answer. That's what I would guess the projection is fitting in. Neesmith, Harper, Herb Jones. Let's see. Neesmith is 22. I assume you mean Dylan Harper. 24 projection, 24, cap at 22. And Herb Jones. I'd go Herb. Higher value, higher projection, and just 2 games, even though it's a back-to-back slate. All right. Then Hayes or Deng. Yes, I would go Deng. Rollins projection. Good question with MPJ out. Projection of 40, cap is 33. He's got a 7 bump. But let's do a little draft. I'm in the mood to do a little playoff draft. We will do a dance if we can get in one. 1 second. Let me see if I can get in. Okay. 1 sec. Sorry, this is bad potting. Trying to get in because my window is all screwed up. And underdog is being weird. Cool. Awesome. Anyway, doesn't really matter. All right. Any big picture questions for you? I know what I'll do I know what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I'll put a little parlay out there. We'll do that to finish up the we'll zoom in a little bit. Alrighty. Any bets you guys want to make? Tatum's minutes limit is going to be like 15. Power Duster, your lock of the night is going to be. Let's go. Miami, Charlotte. And we will take the, let's see. Let's find something fun on the Miami game. We'll go Con over 3.5 made threes. That'll be my lock. Take that. Power Duster. I like that. We're also going to go, we'll bet on Tatum. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's see if Tatum's even available. He should be. Do we take the over on the 11.5 points, guys? Or do we take the PRA of 19.5? What's the line for Power Duster? Which game? The Celtics game? Let me look that up for you. The line for the game tonight is 14.5 for Celtics Mavs. You like Tatum points, Common Man? We can do that. Common Man, you got any others for me? That we want to roll with? We could also do. I also want to bet on Cooper Flag coming home. That'd be fun. We'll do Cooper Flag over 17.5. Whereas off odds for lines for the night. I'm looking at them now. The only other, I'm looking at FanDuel right now. The only one that's like kind of interesting to me from a line perspective is the Knicks Nuggets line is 1.5. Honestly, I really like that Nuggets plus 1.5. I know AG is coming back tonight, but that could be interesting. Reed Shepard or Jamal Murray 3. Speaking of the Nuggets, we'll do that. By the way, we have so many more drops that I plan to do that we just haven't yet. Like, for example, the first thing that we need to do more than anything else is, and I've been waiting to drop this one. Hold on, let me find it. Mike has like 20,000 videos in here. We'll do this one next.
Luca magic.
And why did I play that? Because I'm going to take Luca over. We'll take Luca over 9.5 boards against Indy. Logging in Nugs plus by 1.5. You know, not financial advice, Power Duster, but, you know, I do what I can when I can. All right. We'll lock something in there. We'll lock in 5 to win 66. It's a nice 13x bet. We'll do that. All right, guys. Any final questions for the night before we finish up here? Lock is going to be in about an hour or so, something like that. An hour and 3 minutes. So get your lineups in. But otherwise, I do appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Oh, we have 4 more minutes so we hit 1 hour. I can kill 4 minutes here. Power Duster, we've done most of the injury news. But what I will note for you is we do need to get these hands in. Hold on. Let me get this in.
Same hands that work the pain, same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night, but that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live. That's the real gift.
We're back. Sorry. Haven't used StreamYard in a minute, guys. Took me a minute. Oh yeah, and we got the giveaway to finish up. Let me do the giveaway. We'll do that now. Last chance for the giveaway. Let me share the screen here for that. Hashtag Tatum. Like and subscribe. Which y'all did it better? Which y'all did it better, Barnes or James Harden? A Hershey. Chill. We have 50 entries into this giveaway. Isaiah Collier out. Ooh, that's important. Let's draw it away. Sneeps. Oh man, that's so rigged. Of course, Sneeps wins when I host, which is the funnier thing. Amazing. Y'all are gonna think this is entirely rigged. That's crazy. Wild though. Whatever. Any requests for some drops? We have so many drops that I haven't played yet. Like I haven't heard Mike play this one in forever.
Bobo.
Bobo.
His first name is Bull and his last name is Bull.
No,
Look
yeah,
at his legs.
Close.
Long legs.
Oh my god. I bet his legs are taller than my whole body. I'm leaving you for Bobo. Like.
Shout out G-Dun. I was gonna have Jeb come on, by the way, guys. Celebrate. No comment. There's no beef, I swear. YouTube didn't even send the notification. Yeah, Magic, we had an issue with StreamYard today. It was very annoying. Mike's set to, just to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain, Mike's set 2 of the YouTube stream setup. One of them got deleted. And like when I went to go get set up today, I was like, why does this one show for the 9th? Because Mike set up 2 different live before locks. So I don't know why YouTube screwed up on the back end, but whatever. We're here now. One of the tank teams does have to get Bobo, though. Taco Fall 2. Why not? Yeah, Shindra, I don't know what happened today, honestly. But I probably just blame me is what I would do. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for rocking with us today. Remove Sneeps from the chat here. Jeez. Thanks for hanging out for a little live for lock. Hope you guys have some successful lineups, and we will see y'all on Monday. Peace. Sorry, I have to find the fucking outro video. There we go.